Hey guys, welcome to another hot sunny day in South Africa. So this video is all about fitting the rear passenger footwell ambient lighting, so let's get to it. It occurred to me while watching my video on fitting the original ambient lighting to my car that I didn't show you guys where I actually fitted the LEDs for the footwell lighting, and as you can see they're just right under this panel over here, and I just stuck them on here with that 3M double-sided tape. On the passenger side, you can see I fitted it just below the glove box. There's the glove box, and there's a strip of plastic just behind the glove box because you don't want to stick it onto the glove box itself. So I stuck it onto this portion over here, which is part of the HVAC, and I just stuck it on there. And the length of the LED strip is the same as the length on the driver's side. So, and you can see there my wire goes in there, and I tucked it in behind the plastic over there. So when you actually come up in the car, you don't see it. So now you guys are probably wondering, why have I stripped all this off again? I've taken everything off, and the reason I've done that is because I need to get back into this plug over here, and I'm going to run 2 more wires from this original plug, keeping my black wire as my negative and my red wire as my positive. So now if you guys are wondering why I've got everything apart here again, the reason why is I'm actually going to use this plug here where I put all my wires, where all my wires are consolidated. I'm actually going to put the other 2 wires in here, one for the left rear and one for the right rear. And then I've got to find a way to somehow route that wire down here. And as you can see, there's HVAC over there. I'm going to have to get my hand in there to get the wire through, because I don't want the wires to come over and out of this console, the center console. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to fit them now. So as you can see, it's pretty dark under here. I got to light it up with a flashlight. There's the rail, the seat rail. So I'm actually going to run my LED strip underneath the seat rail here. And I don't think that anything is going to impede it being there. And the nice thing about that is that if the seats ever need to be removed from the car, the LED lighting doesn't have to be removed. Got the wire through here, and as you can see, it's coming out underneath the center console here. The other end of this wire is actually here. Now that is going to connect to the other end of my main loom that I created. Now this is why when you set up this whole process, it's important to create this initial 1 wire where you have your live connecting to the green wire on your center console control stack, okay, and you have your 1 black wire grounded over there on that bolt, and those 2 wires, and there you can see, there they are, so they join up to this plug. So they are giving this plug its juice, really. And all your wires that are running to your ambient lighting can now just hook up to this 1 plug, and you can run that throughout the entire car. What I've done is I've actually used some automotive tape. It's like a material type of tape. It's not sticky on this side, but it's sticky on the other side, and I've actually covered both the wires in this stuff because I don't want it sitting here under the seat. It's going to be visible at some point in time if people look under the seat, and I don't want them to see any wires. So for this reason I am covering it, and I now have my LED light, and I've actually done the same thing to the LED light. So here's the LED light with its wire, and I'm now just going to connect the wires up here. I'm going to connect the black on black, red on red, and I'm going to cover the join in some of this automotive fabric tape. So I've got the LED under the rail, and I'm going to turn on the headlights now, and you can see that's where they're situated. So it's actually sitting on the rail and not on the actual seat, so I can actually move the seat around and not have to worry about the lights moving with the seat. And if anyone needs to take out the seats in the future, they can do so, and the lights will stay in place. And I don't know if you can see this, but you can see there my cable actually comes through, and it's fairly obscure. I don't think people are even going to notice that because it just looks like it's part of the car. Looks like a loom that actually goes with the seats. And you can see the seat looms are in fact also covered with this fabric tape. And you can buy this tape on eBay and even AliExpress. It's done. That's really what it looks like from a passenger point of view from the back. And you know, I've actually got a flashlight on here at the moment shining on the seat. If I turn it off, that's really what it looks like at night. But it does actually illuminate all that on that side as well. It just looks brighter there because, I don't know, my camera's just not very good in the dark. And from a passenger perspective on the left, that's what it's going to look like over there. So yeah, I wanted lighting to run that way, but in order to do it that way, one would have had to attach the LED to the seat, and I didn't actually want to do that. So I could possibly put another LED on the other side of the rail, of the seat rail, and that's maybe a project for another day. So I think I might just do that, and so that it looks equal on both sides. But the main thing is I do have the LEDs in there now, and it's going to be easy peasy to just run another wire to the other side. I don't think the result was exactly what I expected, because what I was thinking is that I would have a strip running horizontally underneath the seat and not vertically under the seat rail itself. Now, having installed these under the seat rail, and I've got them on both inner portions of the seat rail, I definitely think I need another LED strip on the other side as well. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm not going to do a video on it. I'll do a video on the result, but I'm not going to do a video on how to do it. I think you guys get the gist of it now, how to run these wires and how to fit LED strips to your car. Refer that video to this video. So there's a few other things coming up. I'm waiting for many parts from China for the car, accessories that were bought, and unfortunately our mail system is a mess, so everything's lying on the floor at the International Mail Hub in Johannesburg. So I don't know how long it's going to take before I receive my stuff. It's really been like 3 months now. And one of the things I'm waiting for is the welcome lights for the dorsals. And those will be hooked up to the interior lights of the car, so when you open the door, they light up, and when you close the door, they go off with the interior lights of the car. And they say CX5 on them. So I don't know what they're actually like. I'm going to see what the quality is like and if I'm happy with it. If I am happy with it, I'm going to fit them to the car. If I'm not happy with it, I'm going to scrap the whole idea. And there are many of them available, so I might buy a different set. We'll see what they like. I don't even know if they're going to fit the dorsal of this car, to be honest, because they're fairly generic. And I don't think these guys that manufacture them tailor them to the specific car. It's just a generic thing that says CX5, and you can buy one for Subaru and you can buy one for Audi and Honda and so on and so forth. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I want to thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe, hit that like button and the notification bell, and stay tuned until next time. Cheers.